We're here for the launch of the 2017 vintage ports, and this is a very exciting vintage declaration for all of us. One thing, it's a back-to-back general vintage declaration, which is a unique event. And for another thing, the intrinsic quality of the 2017 vintage ports is remarkable. The year was a very unusual year. It was hot and it was dry, and there were times during the growing season where we were actually worried about the heat spells and the lack of water. But the extraordinary thing that resulted from these rather extreme conditions of the year were that the vintage ports that came out of it were not only very ripe, very structured, very intense, very tannic, but they were also astonishingly balanced and fresh. And I think we're all generally agreed that this is one of the great vintage port years we've seen. And this is the Quinta de Noval 2017, which comes from our vineyard in the heart of the Douro, 145 hectares in the Pignan Valley and the Roncam Valley. And we made a very strict selection of about 3,500 cases, less than 10% of our production. And for me, it's one of the beautiful vintage ports that we've made in the last 30 years.